Oh my god.
But the numbers
It's
are
pretty
higher, so
smooth,
it's...
though.
But you're going 700 kilometers.
Also, when you dump like 30% of the fuel out of it, it performs so much better. Oh my god, I'm climbing at 30 degrees and accelerating. This thing's usually such a wimp.
J-Damn time.
Kitchen, I'm so shocked this game has such good reviews.
City Skylines?
No, Soviet Republic.
Did you watch any videos of it?
Not yet. I'm just going through the reviews and like very few people have anything negative to say about it. I mean, a lot of people are even calling it the best city building game.
Pretty high praise.
I'm about to graduate to YouTube videos and see what they have to say.
Uh-oh.
I expect a video from Putin's channel on this game.
He's starting to go, this is where we came to friends who have such high expectations. You want like to declare Russia.
No, I just want him to be like, I approve. This is my dream for what I want to build.
Putin, and I approve this message. Again, I've never played it.
Just good.
I'm so proud of you guys
Me too.
for hanging out and all welcome instead of being super exclusive.
It was Kitchen's idea. I was in not DCS or Cool People chat.
So wholesome. Nobody joined. Too afraid of us, but still, it's the thought that counts.
I wonder if that's true. Like, people see a bunch of admins and they're like, nah.
They're like, oh no. They're having a meeting with Quantum and they're gonna ban him.
Wow.
I'll be right back.
I bet you're wondering why we gathered you here today. That's my favorite thing to say in an elevator.
To a bunch of randoms.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I bet
awesome.
you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today. It usually gets at least half a chuckle from one person, and I'm like, my people.
That's all you need.
That's right. That's all the fuel a man needs.
Really? Oh. Tish, are you still learning the 16?
Oh, yes.
Need any help?
According to Quantum, he thinks the F-16 is not the most difficult plane. He said the Harrier is the most difficult plane. And I disagree with him.
Squid, I'm in need of so much help that I'm probably beyond help.
What are you trying to do? I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it's that tricky.
Precision air to ground.
What about it?
Like, I don't know how to control anything. Just it's not because I can't learn. I've been learning. I'm so fucking used to the Hornet that I'm
Yeah.
like fucking what DMS, TMS. I'm like, what the hell? Because all I flew
Oh my
in this
gosh.
game was Navy planes, and all of a sudden Air Force planes.
Oh, I see. Squid signs on, you ask him for help, you just ignore me. I know
You're
you
playing
asked a question
Farm
earlier.
Sim.
What?
You're playing.
Dude, I could walk you through most of the 16, other than the new stuff that came out like a month ago.
I just didn't want to bother you.
I know Farm Sim is serious business, and thank you for understanding.
It is very serious business.
You don't know until you play it with him. Seriously.
Dude, all my brother and I talk about it, like, we just need
He'll
to
work you
sell,
like a slave. I'm kidding.
Honestly, the hardest part is the 16 T-Pod. It's
Yeah.
nightmarish.
It's
That's my problem.
not that bad.
So-
Come on.
It's pretty
awful.
bad.
You want to see my?
I think the
screaming
Harrier.
Right now.
I would take the Harrier T-Pod over the 16.
Well, that's
Just
totally
controls-wise.
different. The Harrier T-Pod is amazing until Raspberry like changes it again. But yeah, it's always going to be amazing.
Are my expectations too high for the 16? It's
No.
a great air-to-air and that's what I should use it for.
No, it's a good.
I mean, it's the best air-to-air platform, but it's pretty. It can do air-to-ground.
It can
I know
really
it can,
do.
but I'm realizing that like I thought it was better at air to ground than it is.
It's amazing at air to ground.
It's
It is
very good
amazing.
at air-to-ground.
It's got CBU 105s, 97s.
Yeah, the
you got
105s are
JDAMs.
disgusting.
You got Seed. You got. I mean, it's a killer, man. It's an absolute fucking.
You just
killer.
described the frog foot.
Proxy, you're talking about the laser arm switch, right?
Yeah, but this is like
Yes.
it can go Mach 1+. I mean, can the frog foot fucking do
What
that?
about the laser arm switch?
Yes, the frog foot can go above Mach.
Okay,
Mach
shut up.
19.
I don't want to know. Shut up. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Did I get it? Did I
How
get
do
it?
you actually fire the laser?
No, I'm explaining to Squid why the 18's laser sucks.
Ah,
Oh, the
I agree.
18.
Laser switch on my HOTAS because every time I fire the laser,
It turns itself off. I love the 18 laser.
It's also such an counterintuitive spot. It's like bottom right panel instead of anywhere near the weapon.
Yeah. Y'all complain about
the pilot has to take his hand off the stick to flick that switch every single time.
Yep.
It fires.
Oh, you gotta
I mean-
bind it. Just bind it. That's what I did.
Yeah, but an actual pilot
In real life.
Well,
To
yes.
flip
hand
that
off the
switch.
stick,
Uh-huh.
but I think controlling the multi-million-dollar flying death machine, he has to take his hand off of that to flick a laser so he can kill more stuff.
To turn the laser
I mean-
on.
You know.
So dumb.
As autopilot.
okay, so like, I don't want to be accusational or like not inclusive, but like, why are you not flying your plane with your cock?
Prehensile penis, not an elephant.
Wait, do elephants have prehensile penises? Like,
It's their
Hey,
nose.
there are,
they're not. Wait a minute.
look, there are pills for that. I've seen it online, okay?
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Oh,
I imagine pilots in real life fly with their left hand a lot.
that's
mean,
what
yeah,
I do.
but then you're taking your hand off the throttle, which is also controlling the fucking.
You better fucking hit this
Put
motherfucker.
Which
more
is
shit on the
not
stick,
nearly
that's
as
all I'm
bad.
saying. Or hey, don't make the laser turn off.
Also that. Oh, dead.
See you later.
Oh. I'm just killing.
And Tish, all you have to know about TMS is TMS up is TDC to press.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I've actually bound that to target lock.
Yes.
I bound
Yeah,
it to my little
whack.
depress my thumbstick thing or my pointer finger analog thing. I have it double bound.
Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Master caution reset button. Yes,
Damascus.
definitely want you to throw.
Squid, are you flying DCS right now?
No, I just got on.
Copy.
Should use two buttons.
I mean, you can. I'll watch your stream, bro.
No, I wasn't even gonna say to watch because I just quit out of it because I'm just tired of flying planes around. But maybe in a little bit I will. I don't know.
Understandable.
What was the nose hook thing? Again,
Launch bar. Launch bar.
This
Lunch
proxy
bar.
binding the 18.
Yes.
Yep.
Good job.
You can also be
The
under
proxy has a lot more
extend.
buttons to bind.
Left circuit
Good.
breaker panel. Launch bar. Calling it
Extend.
Launch bar.
Launch bar.
Why does left wall also have a CV launch bar?
Uzi 5-1 inbound.
There might be an actual circuit breaker for said launch bar.
Uzi 5-1.
Good
Request
thought.
landing.
Good thought.
What is?
Probably tail hook.
CB hook.
Ugh. Don't forget wings unfold.
Can you find that? Am I okay with that being?
I mean, you could click. You're only gonna do it once the whole flight. It's when you start. So.
I have mine on my my Virpil twist knobs because when I land, I like to pull my flaps up immediately and then fold my wings so I get nose and steering high as they're unhooking me.
You could force nose wheel steering high if you want it, but
Yeah, but I could just fold my wings up and be fucking badass as fuck.
you should see nose wheel steering high on my pedals. I'm already nose wheel steering high in every plane when I put that thing on. It's a fucking bumper car.
What's a catapult hook?
feel like in like a elementary class like vocab quiz. Like, what is? I don't know, and I don't want to know. Stop
What
asking.
form of the word through would you use for this scenario?
I'll take stupidly named parts of the A-Team for 500, Alex.
Oh man, I love when Prophecy's all spun up about planes that are not the A-10.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
I hate this jet.
Why stop flying it? Buy the 16.
What?
It would suit you so much better because it's all A10.
It's
the
got a
same
TMS switch.
All right.
It's your plane, bro.
Yeah, but I hate money in the sense that I hate spending I hate money when it comes to my house right now. I don't have the space in my life to hate money for video games. So.
Sure you do. It's called going into debt. It's the
Oh, fuck.
American way.
What am I thinking?
I need a loan for a module.
That's called what are those?
Well, the denied loan.
No. They let you. It's called a payday advance place.
Yeah, those loan sharks.
Oh my god. That's true.
Should
And I
be like
guess
that though.
you can just fly the A4 on flight night. Get your free module.
I need to download that. I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah.
I wish that
what are you
was like a
downloading?
legit module so bad.
Sure bad.
What module?
The A4.
What's not legit about it?
Like a paid mod, like a
Not that it's
DCS
illegitimate, but like if it was like a supported module.
supported. Excuse me.
Oh, you mean with like updates and shit?
Not even so, I guess, but like more, it was just integrated into more DCS, and you don't have to worry about like servers not allowing mods and shit.
Oh, do the servers have to have the A4? Okay. Well, why wouldn't they? Well, whatever. It's free. Like, it's a good module. It's a damn good module.
I mean, the reason we lost on TTI is because my save file got corrupted. I had to have someone, I think, proxy rebuild it from scratch.
Oh,
So,
not fun.
not fun.
Please don't make me do that again.
And now we have 20 A10Cs on the map.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. God damn it, not again.
Proxy, buy the Jeff. We'll fly the Jeff. We'll be Jeff buddies. It's like everything the 16 isn't. Like,
I also
intuitive.
named Jeff, and I really don't like him.
Good reason is I need
After
to
that.
buy or
we
not
could be
buy
we
that.
could be
Well,
Pakistani
you can't really
brother.
argue that. I'm sorry. It's the end of it.
The vegan.
We could be Pakistani brethren.
Kitchen, you have the Jeff already, right?
I
Yeah.
have everything.
Kitchen has
Everything.
every module.
I feel
like-
like when you look at that plane, even not even fly it, but just look at it, and maybe when you fly it, it looks like it can't like pull any alpha at all.
Just look at it.
Just
Look
fucking
at
look
that.
at
Would
it.
you look at that?
It just looks like it would turn like trash.
Request
It actually turns pretty well. It just can't. It can't maintain or can't get speed or maintain speed very well. It can actually turn pretty well.
Is the engine just weak?
Yeah, it's basically like what the F5 and F16 was at the beginning, right? A like export plane that was just like, hey, are you poor but want to shoot people down?
Oh, you know what's crazy about the F-16 you just mentioned? I saw this today. The war of attrition by China against Taiwan right now, and what they're doing to their F-16s. Have you seen any of that before I tell you? And you're like, yeah, I've already heard this.
No, I don't really follow real plane news.
Oh my God, Taiwan has F-16As, and they only have a service life of 8,000 hours, and then they're like fucked forever. So China just keeps flying bombers right next to Taiwan, not to do anything, but just make them intercept. And as they do that, they're just wearing out their shit. It's crazy.
It's pretty smart.
It's brilliant. I was like, damn, that's some real military shit. That's like scary that they're smart enough to be like, yeah, let's just wear them out like that.
Shit.
You're basically just making them piss money.
Shit. America will give them like 20 F-16s
Draining
just
their
for the
bank
fun.
account and just draining their actual hardware.
See, but they're foolishly giving their pilots flight hours. Dumbasses.
Giving them
Dumbass.
intercept experience.
Thought you were smart, China.
You're just
China
treating
number
them
2!
when they actually do it.
Have you guys seen that video? China number 2! No, Taiwan number 1!
China number 1. I saw the best thing. Apparently, Japanese people they get a lot of spam calls and like texts from Chinese like plants and like, whatever. And all they started doing was texting back to the number Tiananmen Square, blah, 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 like
Yeah.
a bunch of like words, and within seconds their internet gets shut down. And, they go, and like it's like yeah, because the last time it happened, the internet gets shut off almost immediately, and a hit squad shows up at the door.
Get wrecked,
Man, I wish you could do
Chinese.
that in the U.S.
But I think that just kind of neat. I think next year will be the year I fly like not the 18 all the time. Even though I do love the boat.
Stupid cockpit.
Stupid thing. Don't go very fast. No 4K T-pod. No
I
TMI
want it.
But
switch.
the APU turns off when it's so.
That is kind of. Once it turns on by itself, you shut down your engines, which is really weird.
The APU turns on.
Yeah,
So
like I'll be on the carrier deck after a mission. I want to just listen to SRS, and I'll like shut my plane off, and then all of a sudden my AP will turn on. Like motherfucker, don't you understand where I am? Like you got us both here. Oh,
hey, I remembered how to align the INS.
Oh my god. Becky. Would you look at her INS?
flip of the switch.
Did I find YouTube?
I need to actually get on the HOTAS Reddit forums and ask someone smarter than me how to fix my VKB stick.
What's wrong with your
Right.
BKB stick?
I want to make the center twist because I can twist. I bought the twist add-on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make that into two individual axes. That way I can bind wheel brakes left and right to the twist axis. But it basically requires me to go into this horrible software and like tell this software itself do this. It's not very easy. I tried last night for like over 2 hours and I was like, okay, I'm halfway there. I just don't know how to get the rest of the way.
I know this is probably a dumb question, but I mean, your yaw pedals have wheel brakes, right?
Nope.
Oh well, that
My rotor
sucks.
pedals do not have toe brakes at all.
Well, mine do.
If only I had a pair of CH Pro pedals. Seems how both of the people I sold mine to are in this channel right now.
What are you insinuating?
That was obvious, but I mean we can go all in.
I've done nothing wrong.
Who the fuck is pinging me?
Just for the link for VKB. If you click that link and then go to the second post, the guy posts a link about splitting an axis into two, and then like
Yeah.
literally the first guy is asking like, I want to make it wheel brakes, please.
Problem is that his example is not my stick.
Sad.
Well, hang on, maybe. I'm pretty sure I read all these, but yeah,
If you can
this
read
guy.
Russian, you could read more of this than I can.
Yeah, I actually went, like everything's close, but it's not there yet. So I got to the point where I disabled an axis, which is required, and I got my twist axis only working one way. I just can't make it go the other. So close.
Yet so far.
So close.
But in the end! Alright,
Rip
DCS
Chester.
time. We're gonna go make sure my mission for tomorrow is good to go, because I will have 0 time to edit tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
If it's not, feel free to send it to me and I'll fuck it up some more for you.
Alright?
Hey,
And then I'll send it back.
What are internet acquaintances
dude,
for?
you don't need
_u.ms.
you don't need random like the random function. All you need is Tish. Just say Tish random. You call Tish.random, and then it returns random. You'll never know what it'll return, but it'll return something.
Well, I was just gonna use log4j, but you know.
There you go.
Returns MI8 hip by itself. No waypoints or anything.
There you go. You're like,
That's it.
Tish, you give it to Tish. He does something, but he doesn't tell you what he did. You just have
My
to figure
wife
it
was
out.
on. My wife was on
You're
outage
gonna
call.
Fuck it up.
My
You're the
wife was on
random
outage call
variable.
today because of the log4j security vulnerability. You guys heard about this?
No.
So there's a logging function in Java called log4j. It's really
Okay.
popular, like really popular. And there's a vulnerability that was discovered and announced a couple days ago on Friday that if you send it a string, it'll execute that as code.
Oof.
Here's the better part, and this is what I found out a little bit about today, because like some of the really smart people on my team were talking about it. It will do an LDAP lookup.
Oh boy.
So like
no.
that's Microsoft Active Directory. That's
Yeah,
how like your
that's-
company knows who you are,
That's
right?
bad. That's bad.
But the crazy thing is that you can actually tell Log4j to use an LDAP lookup on an external IP address. So you can be like, look up this user and see if he's authenticated.
Oh, no.
By the way, here's where to look.
Oh god.
So you basically can authenticate to pretty much anything and run an executable code block on any server with this function enabled. So anyway, my wife's on this outage call because the company that is her, like the servers that she hosts her application on started running security scanning, which is what you're supposed to do, and crashed her application because they crushed the server to death.
That's funny.
Here's something more relatable, just in case we, I had lost you in the weeds. Do you guys use Kronos at your work? It's a timekeeping application. Really popular.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, they got ransomware today.
Oh.
That's funny.
They Log4Jade into
They
the
Log4J
entire.
a little too hard.
Oh my god.
No, some hacker Log4Jade like a ransomware crypto locker onto their entire backend.
Jesus
Ransomware
Christ.
the entire company.
Oh my god. That's fucking kind of epic. Oh my god. Fucking. Oh my
Log4j
god.
executed code.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
I guess people are putting in their time
Very funny.
on paper now.
Yeah, I'm not that big brain. I'm sorry.
They're going back to punch cards.
I did write a recursive function today. Just pretty proud of that.
Hitting recursive functions is the best. Love
I found a bug in the way I was like doing some logic. I was like, and then I thought for like 20 minutes about how I could fix it, and the solution I came up with was the recursive function, and it actually worked. I was kind of surprised.
Next, you're going to talk about regex, my two least favorite things to do. And then the third thing I hate the most is basic, like, text input and output into files. Because, man, I thought that was really dumb when I learned it. Then I got into infrastructure programming. That's all you goddamn do. Read files, grab what you need, and change it. It's really weird.
Very strange.
Not what I expected.
Anyway, Tish, you want to get thrown into the F-16 fire? Where if you make a single mistake, you die?
Briefing room.
I don't see. Here's what's making me really mad about it. Like, I will do a briefing room if you want, because you're good at making those. I don't know how to, but I'm learning. The F-16, like, I'm much better with learning when I like watch somebody make a video and I type it, and then I follow what I typed. Like, I take notes basically. And right now, like, Targeting Pod just doesn't have that. There are no videos on how to use that the right way.
Does Wagner have something on it?
Wagner's got a million different things, but it doesn't like show how he gets to some spots. It's just like already ready to go, and he's like, "Yeah, so you just slave it over here and fire the fucking missile." And I'm like, "Oh man, yeah."
Yeah, he
wish.
assumes some things.
Yeah.
He's
Have you
probably
watched-
slaving
right
it
now?
to a waypoint.
Have you guys watched the Grim Reapers?
Oh my
I have
God.
actually, and they do have quite a few things. But Targeting Pod, I guess, is just so up to date right now from what it was like very recently that I don't think anybody's had a chance to make new stuff for it.
The thing
What do
about
you-
Targeting Pod is that you basically need a waypoint.
I know, that's like what's scaring me about it, because I love the Hornet one. At least you just get out there and start pointing and shooting.
It's coming. It is coming.
The 16, you mean?
Yeah.
So it's actually like not designed this way. It's just that ED hasn't implemented all this stuff.
You'll at least be able to see your speed on your HMD in the next couple
yeah,
weeks. So.
I'm not aware of any sort of velocity vector slave or slave 2 helmet that I know of. The only real way to do it is through Viz mode on a weapon or snowplow, and then just drag it up onto the HUD.
I see.
Basically what T-Pod is if you don't have a waypoint already, snowplow, drag it onto the HUD, area track, and then you make a mark point, or just use it like that. And then if you well, snowplow's not too bad. You just hit the SP button and then area track, which is TMS right, and then you can move it around.
So do you just kind of have to like fly it for that long that you just know that TMS right is that?
Yeah, TMS right is area track. You just need to know that. And TMS down is cursor 0, which always goes back to the waypoint.
Alright, boys, I'm calling it a night. You guys have a good one.
Goodbye, Star Chaser.
You
Good
too.
I really like this Wild Weasel mission I made, but I'm having a hard time justifying running it on a weekend because it can only support like 6 people.
Just
But I
wait.
know I'm gonna get like 300 people who sign up.
Just wait until after the HMD update.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be such a different.
Yeah, it's
adventure.
gonna make it a lot better with the HMD update. I wonder how the ECM pod's gonna affect the Wild Weasel mission type. Probably positively, unless it's like the A10 jammer, it just doesn't do anything.
Look at that throttle come up in the MiG-21.
The freaking MiG, dude. I'm so bad at the MiG.
I'd love to know, like, in the Soviet Union, did they have the engineers sit down there like, okay, listen, guys, we need to make the most inefficient, unsafe piece of garbage ever. That's
It was
exactly
cheap.
what we're gonna use.
It was cheap, okay?
Watch out, both. Fuck.
They have some very specific design goals.
They're like, oh shit, we ran out of room for the button where it's supposed to go. Fuck it, just throw it over there. Shit, let's just throw that gauge here.
Listen, dude. It's Soviet Russia.
I don't know how they got a HUD to work. That's what I'm fucking shocked at. Like, you couldn't
It's
even
pretty
get a fucking
amazing.
plane to fly, but the HUD works. Like,
Yeah, HUD works. Yeah, that plane is very difficult to fly.
I forget, why do they make the cockpits blue? Is it for eye fatigue?
I
that what
read,
they say?
yeah.
I don't believe that for a minute. It was probably just cheap.
I believe blue is worse for your eyes, actually.
Probably. It looks like shit.
I think
It
I
looks
read
so much cooler if
somewhere
it was just regular.
it was supposed to be like calming to the pilot.
All right.
Like, yeah, this is a chill color.
We're not gonna train our pilots well enough, so let's make it calming.
I don't know why it's blue.
They're dying.
It just is.
I
It
did
should
see a
just be like
post.
that.
Is that a missile at you?
Yep.
You should see the new like
Nope.
Czechoslovakian, or not, that wouldn't be Czechoslovakian, it'd be a Czech or a Slovak MiG-21s. Like they're all glass cockpits now and shit. It's pretty sick.
Wow.
Wow.
For
DCS
such a poop airplane, for such a poop airframe. Really nice avionics.
But like, okay, hang on. So the majority of the time, if you're a country that can afford a MiG-21, you're probably gonna be shooting people on the ground more than anything, right? You're not buying the MiG-21 for air superiority, so it's fine. You can do the job. Like get
Just
above
buy
a
a
man
Cessna.
pad. Well, I mean Cessnas are slow.
Or by a Super Tucano.
That's true.
But what if you got a good deal from your Russian friends?
Well, the Czech Air Force is smart. They bought the
facts.
L-39. It's like a tiny frog foot. And they just put rocket pods on it.
That's all you need, baby.
Wish the 18
It'd be more awesome. It'd be like unstoppably awesome.
Yeah, it'd probably be a little too overpowered.
I can't believe you can carry 3 CV-97s on the inner pylons. With
Oh, the 16?
It's disgusting.
If you're gonna Chad loadout, six Mavericks and six
Absolutely
CPUs.
not. That's gross.
It's amazing. Bring 6 CV-97s, 6 Mavericks, jammer pod,
God.
refuel on the way in. Let's go.
Sparrow and AMRAAMs, don't forget that.
That would be so bad for Wild Weasel. You'd be like a chubby pig
By
just
wings.
waddling in front of the Sam.
Jesus.
Your wings are like wiggling like a bird.
It just snap off.
You'd pull like 4 Gs and the plane would just be like, no, stop pulling Gs. I'm not happy.
Kitchen, are these all IR SAMs?
No, this is Sam 6.
Oh boy. That's not good.
What's the difference between the app clear and the limit?
Not
Nothing.
much. I mean, there are different controls. So like, if you grew up on the Lightning, that's probably what you like me. Or if you really love point tracking, because the app flares is much better at finding moving targets and keeping a lock than the Lightning. Or if you like really zooming in, like me, get a good picture. Wish I understood this RWR. Maybe one day I'll.
I understand the other Russian one, but this one's pretty fucking vague.
It's my favorite flog it meme I saw. It was like Western RWR. There's a Sam, there's a MiG-29 over here, pretty close. Russian RWR, or like this particular was like the SP-1010 or whatever. It was like, hey, there are radars, and the guy was like, I didn't ask.
They've got to have something that's more updated. I mean, obviously they don't use this shit anymore, but I can't imagine they ever did. What's the point? Might as well just save the fucking 2-pound weight. Just take it out. Probably smart like that.
Okay.
Man, I love this freaking hive tail skin for the 16. It's very swig.
Blah.
Blah. Bliat.
Fucking Intel briefing.
Oh no, there's a Sam launched in front of my nose that I can't see.
Oh yeah.
So I'll get my feet on the rudder pedals just in case here.
Operation Baby Duck.
Kitchen, you do that too?
Do what?
I do that when I'm flying around. I take my feet off the rudder pedals and then shit's about to go down. I'm like, uh-oh.
Time to put the feet on the rudder pedals. I mean, my pedals are not uncomfortable.
Whoa!
Right rudder while you're trying to find the footholds.
My rudder pedals are not uncomfortable. It's just that I usually put them a little further out than I normally set. Yeah.
Altitude.
Is this an air-to-ground mission or air-to-air?
This is the Flight Night is a combo pack.
Oh ho ho. Watch out. How cool would it be if the MiG-21 could do seed?
It can. You just gotta be really good.
I'm like, what? What do you want me to get out the pen and paper here and start writing shit down?
Alright, I think I'm gonna add some smoke. I want some smoke. Smoke. Smoke on a pancake.
Pipe and a crepe.
Alright. Trigger zone. No, let's do static object. USA. USA. Big smoke.
I'm gonna make another mission.
Fuck it, make submission.
You know, I should probably list mine right now. Takes forever. Maybe, you know what? No, I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Altitude.
Let's see if I remember how to do anything with this fucking shit.
I don't know if I remember how to list a mission. It's been that long of me listing.
Discord just released events. I don't know what that's about, but
What
Is
I
that
would
part of
do.
this server?
yeah, it might be easier than using E6 or whatever we're using right now.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Follow. If you just click on DCS for people at the top bar, you get the drop down and there's like create an event.
It's new!
Fancy.
Where is your event? Voice channel somewhere else.
Out here, bitch.
The only problem is, the thing that Apollo might be better at is like having those sign-up slots. Like, I want to be on this team in the F-16 because I'm doing this event thing right now. It's more like an Outlook calendar.
Oh. Right, I have to reverse the wheel of the toe brake. DCS doesn't know how to read
Yeah,
controls correctly.
I love those axes. You have to reverse this axis. But why though? Because it's backwards, bro.
Why?
Why manuals?
Why? Why? Why?
Verbal bliss.
I just clicked on module advice and just read Apache : not out as of this essay.
Altitude.
Yep.
Gazelle, it exists, but no one has sung it praises.
Oh, shit.
Its word. Sorry.
These words sound familiar.
Wait a minute.
Alright. Smokes on the perimeter. Fire in the sky. Dun, 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 dun.
Teapot makes you want to commit Sudoku in the parking lot of an IKEA.
Did you say the teapot wants you to commit Sudoku?
Yes.
That is amazing. Oh my god.
It's a legend for my memes. I'll put it in the book
That
of
is
quotes.
incredible. It's seppuku, right? You know that. You know that. You knew that. You're just pulling our legs.
Hey, I just read what's typed.
What? It was typed where?
Module advice. If you could find it in these paragraphs.
It'll make you commit
Yeah,
Sudoku.
the formatting of Discord makes me want to kill myself with Sudoku.
Makes you also commit that in the IKEA parking lot.
Backwards too. Jesus Christ.
Sudoku, is that like Count Dooku, or?
Do you not know what Sudoku is?
I don't know what Sudoku is.
It's a logic game on the 9x9
Numbers
tic-tac-toe boards with numbers.
Sudoku.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I heard you saying something else.
Yes, it's a play on words. Commit Sudoku. not set. I consider myself a pretty learned man.
Yes. That's why I was laughing earlier, because I thought it was like somebody like misspoke or something. That was very funny to me.
Man, having ground speed for a freaking ground vehicle in knots is probably the most useful unit of measurement.
Right?
My truck is driving at 16 knots. Okay.
But at least the measurement tool is in nautical miles, so you can do a one-to-one comparison.
So therefore, you know how far away you are from stall speed, right?
Exactly.
Stall on out, bro. How many A4s do I have in here? Probably not. Oh, maybe not any. Oh.
Yeah, you got it in my head.
Get wrecked, motherfucker.
Okay. That was aggressive.